Hi everyone! Welcome back to C1 Novel and Vocab Week 9! Thank you for joining me. I always say the same thing, so let's just get started. How about you skip to the first word if you've been here before, but if this is your first week, continue and watch. So hello to those who don't know me. My name is Miss Kimberly, and the goal of our session today is to have students to understand each word in our vocabulary workbook and to be cognizant and know and understand some of the phrases from our novel that may be a bit difficult for us to understand. And I'll be here as your guide to help you throughout this journey. And that was me when I was in 3rd grade. Don't we look alike? So let's get started. So what are we going to do today in today's video? We're going to go over week 9 vocabulary in our book, go over some of the example sentences that I have made on our PowerPoints. You will go over the difficult phrases from our novel in the next video, and you will review and self-study for both videos. So why are we doing this, Miss Kimberly? Why did my mom or dad or teacher make me watch this? This is for you to build your vocabulary acquisition. So pretend that there's a little bank, a word bank in your head, and we're going to fill it in with some more vocabulary words. By learning the definition, synonym, and antonym of the word, this can significantly and greatly improve and make your reading comprehension better and enhance your contextual usage. So then why are we going over more example sentences if we already have our workbook? This is to help with writing variation. By looking at a variety of example sentences with one specific vocabulary word, students can learn how to use the word in different sentence structures, and then you can also use these different skills for when you're writing your essay. Perfect. My hair is a mess right now. Perfect. So let's get started. So if you don't already, please bring your vocabulary workbook and turn with me. To week 9. Week 9 is on page 74. So let's get started. If you're not there already, please pause the video, go get your book, come back, and open up to page 74. And then replay the video. Everybody ready? Ready! Good. Our first word is survey. Everyone say survey. Survey. Good. The synonym is inquiry, and the part of speech is a noun. The definition says a set of questions about people's opinions, what you think, habits, and etc., meaning it could be any other questionnaire. From our TED Talks, it says, I'm taking a survey about transportation. So maybe they're asking questions about what type of transportation do you take? Do you take a bus? Do you take the subway? Do you take a taxi? Do you ride a bike? Or are you happy with the transportation? Who knows what the questionnaire actually is or what the survey actually is? The example, it says, read with me. Make sure you're reading with me. I don't want to be the only one reading, please. Every example you will read with me, so let's get started. 1, 2, 3. According to a survey, the majority of students said they enjoy school. So maybe you had a questionnaire or a survey which says, are you happy at school? 0, not happy. 5, very, very happy. And then you had to check it. A survey. Have you done a survey before? Maybe we should have you do a survey about these videos if you like them or not. I know that some of your moms have also, or parents have done the survey, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you so much. But maybe we should have a student do a survey. If you like that idea, let me know. So let's look at the example sentences over here. It says, completing the survey will help us gather valuable feedback from our customers. So say, again, there are a set of questions that say, are you happy with this grocery store? And then the customers will say, yes, no, or maybe a little bit. And then they can change with the feedback that they get. Example 2. A recent survey revealed that the majority of respondents prefer online shopping. So maybe this survey was asking, do you like going to the mall to go shopping? Or do you like to just order it online? And then in this sentence, it's saying that everyone or a majority liked online shopping better. Very good. So let's go to number 2. The word is capacity. Everyone say capacity. Very good. The synonym is capability, and the antonym is inability. You're unable to do it. So the capacity means the ability to do something. Are you able to do it or not able to do it? But capacity means you are able to. And this is a noun. In our TED Talks, it says, it has the capacity to go from 0 to 100 miles per hour in 30 seconds. Wow, that's very fast. It can go within 30 seconds. So it's able to, the capacity, the capability. Let's look at the extra example. Read with me. I do not have the capacity to carry all these heavy boxes by myself. So this person's like, oh, I can't do it. They're too heavy. Please help me. I don't have the capacity. And then somebody should go help them, right? I'll help you. Here. I'll come. Capacity. Let's look at the example at the bottom. It says, the stadium has a seating capacity of 50,000 spectators. So maybe this baseball stadium or football stadium or soccer stadium where they play has the ability, the seating capacity to fit over 50,000 spectators. Okay, they're able to do it. Let's look at the next one. It says, his capacity for learning new languages is truly remarkable. So maybe the student is able to learn English, French, Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, and he's able to learn all of these different languages, and he's so smart with it. His capacity of learning languages is very good. Just like all of you, because you're watching this video with me and learning English. High five! Boo! Number 3, everyone say convenient. Convenient. The synonym is comfortable and the antonym is inconvenient. We have a prefix here meaning in, which means the opposite, not. So then it is the part of speech is an adjective, and the definition says easy and comfortable to use or do. So is it convenient? Are you able to easily do it? And is it comfortable for you? Or is it inconvenient? Meaning, I don't like to do it. It's not that easy and it's a bit uncomfortable. Let's see what the TED Talk sentence says. It says, public transportation is a convenient way to get to work because you don't have to worry about parking. That's very true. It's convenient because, especially in Busan and, in Korea, there's public transportation everywhere. We can take a bus, we can take the subway. It's very convenient. It's easy and comfortable for us to do. However, in other places, it may not be so convenient. Example, read with me. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. It is convenient for me to go to school because I can walk there in 2 minutes. I know some of you also live very close to your school and maybe your parents walk with you or maybe you walk by yourself. It's very convenient because you don't have to wait in traffic. And all you have to do is just walk. So easy. Unless it's a really hot day. Example sentence at the bottom. Online shopping is convenient because you can shop from the comfort of your home. Good. So I'm like looking at my phone. I can look at my phone and be like, oh, I like this shirt. I'm going to buy it. And then it's convenient because I'm just staying at home. I don't have to go to the department store, try it on, look at it around, and then buy it. It's just very easy to do online shopping. And convenient. Very good. Example 2. This microwave is convenient for heating up quick meals. Also very true. A microwave is a very convenient appliance to have at home. Cold food, put it in for a minute, ding! It's nice and warm for you to eat. Perfect. Convenience. Oh, I just felt like a salesperson right now trying to sell a microwave to you because it's so convenient. Number 4. The word is alternative. Everyone say alternative. The synonym is a backup and the part of speech is a noun. The definition says another possible choice. So what is an alternative? What's a different choice that we can choose from? What's the backup? In our TED Talks, it says to get downtown, there are several alternatives. You can walk, you can take a bike, you can take the subway, you can take a taxi, you can ride a bus. There are different alternatives than just driving. Are you ready for the example? And are you reading it with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. If you don't like cola, there are several alternatives you can choose from. Very good. So if you don't like cola, maybe you can just drink water, or you can drink orange juice, or you can drink, what else is in this picture? Sprite, or orange soda, or coffee? I don't think you should drink coffee. That's not a good alternative for you. Good. Let's look at the example here. If you don't like the first option, you can consider the alternative. So if you don't like plan A, go for plan B. Go for the alternative, the backup plan. Example 2. It says, it's always good to have an alternative plan in case things don't go as expected. So if you're trying to do X, Y, and Z this way, but then, something bad happens, you should always have an alternative, a backup plan. Something that you may have to switch instead of something happening. Okay? Alternative, which is another choice. High five. We're done with TED Talks. Let's move on to page 75, and this is for our novel book. The word is smack. Everyone say smack. Smack. The synonym is slap. Don't slap yourself. It is a verb, and it means to hit someone or something forcefully with the flat inside part of your hand. Smack or slap. So if I do this, that's not smack. This is a punch, okay? Has to be with your palm open and hand open. But don't do it to anyone. It's very mean. In the book, it says, then he smacked his forehead and said, you guys are unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. This is, I believe, Margaret's brother, if I remember correctly. I believe so. From the picture it said in the book. So he smacked his forehead. To hit his forehead. Do. Or to smack someone, to hit. Example, read with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The bad man tried to smack his friend because he was angry at her. That's so not nice. It should never do violence. Smacking is not good. Right? If you agree, give me a thumbs up and say, yeah, violence is bad. Smacking is bad. Here, it says he smacked the table in frustration, causing the dishes to rattle. Oh my, if the dishes had to shake and rattle, you must have smacked the table very hard. Ow, that hurt my hand. Don't copy. Example 2. She smacked the mosquito that had landed on her arm. So she bzzz, and it landed here and like, pow, and you killed it. That's the only time I will let you smack something, a mosquito. And if you're able to smack a mosquito, you're very fast. Smack. The next one, another kind of violent word. Everyone say jab. Jab. The synonym is to poke. Poke, 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 poke. And the part of speech is a verb, and it means to nudge roughly or quickly. So to nudge means like maybe with your elbow, or maybe with your hands, or to poke, remember our synonym? So to nudge, to jab. It says in the book, then she jabbed her elbow into my side, and I glared at him too. This is when Margaret was glaring at her brother, and then Clementine wasn't. So Margaret jabbed Clementine, and then Clementine started to glare. Give a bad stare at her brother. Example. Read with me. 1, 2, 3. The nurse jabbed the needle into the boy's arm, causing him to cry. Yikes. I actually got jabbed with a needle by a nurse the other day. because I had to get a shot from the doctors. Yes, jab. So it could be a jab with a shot or a jab with your elbow or a jab with your hands. It doesn't matter. Okay? Or a finger. Example at the bottom here, it says, he jabbed the button on the elevator impatiently. So maybe I'm trying to hurry up and close the elevator and you press the close button. Close, 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 close. So you're jabbing it, poking it. The next one, it says, like a skilled boxer, he jabbed at his opponent with lightning speed. So, to jab very quickly. Jab. Okay. Next one, this is a phrase, number 7, and it says, good riddance. Everyone say that. Good riddance. You gotta say it like I'm doing. You can't just say good riddance. You gotta say, good riddance. It is a phrase used when one is pleased, when someone is pleased that another person or something is leaving or stopping. So in the book it says, goodbye and good riddance, she muttered. Or so, sorry. Since it was mutter, she'll say goodbye and good riddance. Because it's muttering, right? She's not yelling it. So goodbye. Good thing you're leaving. Goodbye. Good riddance. I'm so glad I'm done with it. Example. Ready to read with me? 1, 2, 3. Good riddance that the naughty student is being sent to the principal's office. That's very scary. The principal's office is a scary place, isn't it? Good riddance. So good thing that bad boy is leaving. Good thing they're gone. Meaning I'm happy that that person is leaving. Good riddance. Down here, it says, as the noisy neighbors moved out, she exclaims, good riddance! So because maybe your neighbors were so loud playing the piano at like 10 p.m. or singing at 2 a.m., they're saying, good riddance, they're gone. Another one, this is a saying that we always say. It says, out with the old and in with the new. He said cheerfully, good riddance. So gone are the days that we do this, and now I'm just waiting for the new things to come. Good riddance. Good thing it's gone. Okay. Or how about this? We can say, finally, I'm done with my homework. Good riddance. And you're happy that it's gone now. Teeth. This is not teeth. If we take out the last E, it's teeth. But if with the last E, it's called teeth. Teeth. It is a verb, and it's of a baby or a small child to grow one's first set of teeth. So when you are all little babies, you are also teething when your baby teeth are growing up. And usually when you're teething, it hurts and it's bothersome or it's tickly. So you don't want to gnaw on something and chew on something. In our book, it says, asking if we had any medicine left over from when your brother was teething. So this is when Margaret's mom came to Clementine's house and asked for some medicine from when her brother was teething, when her baby brother was growing teeth, because it helped the pain go away. So this is when also now Margaret has braces and it hurts her, so she needed some medicine. I just explained the whole book right there. Or not the whole book, but that one part. Example, read with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. My puppy started to teeth, so he's been biting and chewing up all my shoes. Yes, that is exactly what happens with puppies and also with babies too. When they're teething, they will chew on anything and everything. Some chew on their fingers, some chew on a toy, some chew on a pacifier. To teeth. When the little baby teeth are growing in. Over here, it says when babies' teeth, they may become irritable and drool more than usual. Drool. Next one, parents often use teething toys to help soothe their baby's gums as they teeth. Gum here is not and blow a bubble gum. Our gum is the pink part here in our mouth. Gum. So to teeth, for the baby teeth to grow. Number 9, our word is walk. Everyone say walk. Walk. It is a noun and it's a large bowl-shaped Chinese pan used for frying food quickly in hot oil. So as you can see in this picture, that is a type of wok. A lot of people use woks to make fried rice or some frying other types of food too. It's just a big bowl that we... In the book it says, we went to the kitchen and I got out the wok. This is when baby brother says, go for a walk, I believe. But I think the baby was trying to say go for a walk. But Clementine heard walk, so she put the baby in the wok and spun him around, remember? Example 2. Example at the top. Read with me. 1, 2, 3. My mom uses the wok to cook delicious stir-fry noodles. Yeah. Some people use a wok. I personally don't have one, so I just use a fry pan. So you can think of it like that. A big, big, big fry pan. And it's bowl-shaped. Here, she seasoned the chicken and placed it in the sizzling wok to cook. Again, the picture. The chef demonstrated his skill by flipping ingredients in the wok with precision. A wok is very heavy, so to kind of like have it all shift and flip is pretty hard. And it hurts her, what is this called? Wrists a bit. Number 10, everyone say wobbly. And then go like this in your chair. Wobbly. The synonym is shaky, and the antonym is stable. It is an adjective, and it says moving in an unsteady way from side to side, wobbly. In the book, it says he got out and walked wobbly until he fell over, which he thinks is the funniest thing in the world. This is when Clementine's brother got out of the wok. And that's when he's wobbly, because he was just spinning around in it. So to feel dizzy and to feel a bit walking from side to side. Example, read with me. Ready? They were so tired they could barely move their wobbly legs to walk. So in this picture here, you can see they're like so tired. Their arms like, oh, I have no energy. And now think of the picture as being wobbly. They're walking from side to side. Okay? Good. The next bottom here, it says the table leg was loose, causing the entire surface to feel wobbly. I don't know about you, but I fixed a few before at MI. Some students be like, oh, teacher, my desk is wobbly, it's shaky. And then I would have to fix it from the bottom. Have you ever had a wobbly desk before? If so, please tell your teacher, they can fix it. Or I hope they can fix it. The next one. The toddler took a few wobbly steps before collapsing back onto the floor. So this baby doesn't know how to walk yet. So they're wobbly. They're going just and then they fall. Wobbly. Very good. We're halfway through. Let's turn to... Oops. We're already on the next page. 76, number 11 is the word maneuver. Everyone say maneuver. Maneuver. The synonym is stunt. And the part of speech is a noun. It means a movement requiring skill and care. It says it's time for evening maneuvers when they're trying to do something. In the example, let's read with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The Daredevil's motorcycle maneuver was dangerous but exciting to watch. So imagine this motorcyclist, this Daredevil. He's doing some maneuver. He's doing some kind of trick and movement that needs some skill, and it was very dangerous, but fun to watch. At the bottom, it says the dance routine required a lot of advanced maneuvers that made it difficult for the first-time dancer. So maybe they had to spin and do all these jumps, and then the first-time dancer was like, I can't do those maneuvers. Those are too hard. Next one. The famous Korean ice skater was praised for the difficult maneuvers she demonstrated at the Olympics. So maybe she did a triple axel turn and with another double something turn. Very difficult maneuvers. Different tricks. Number 12, the word is depend. Everyone say depend. The synonym is count on. And the part of speech is a verb. It means to be determined by or based on something. To depend. In the book it says, I squinted-eyed him. It depended. Meaning, I believe this one Dad asked Clementine for some help, and then she said it depended, I believe, on what it was. I believe. You can check again on page 75. Example, read with me. 1, 2, 3. The taste of the salad will depend on how fresh the vegetables are. Good. So say that your vegetables are like 30 days old. Yes, the taste will taste very bad, or not the taste will taste very bad, the salad will taste very bad because the vegetables are old. So the taste of the salad depends on, it is determined by how fresh the vegetables are. Example at the bottom, it says the decision to go hiking tomorrow will depend on the weather forecast. And today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, and I believe it's raining, so I cannot go hiking tomorrow. It depends. Our activity depends on something like the weather. Next one, it says whether we have pizza or pasta for dinner tonight will depend on what's available in the kitchen. So say that I have no pasta, no spaghetti noodles, then we can't eat pasta. We have to make pizza. It depends on, it is determined and based on something. Number 13, our word is artillery. Everyone say artillery. Our synonym is weaponry, and the part of speech is a noun, and the definition says very large guns that are moved on wheels or metal tracks. So if you can squint and look at this picture, we see some artillery here. Think of very, very big guns as artillery. It says, first he got out the hose, which he calls the heavy artillery. This is when Dad was trying to hose all the pigeon mess, right, in front of the apartment. So it's just figurative here. He has a hose which sprays out water, but he's pretending it and calls it his heavy artillery, meaning his weapon. An example, read with me. Ready? The army had no more heavy artillery, so they were forced to surrender. Don't shoot, I don't have any more guns. Okay, artillery, big, big guns. Let's look here. The skilled gunners operated the artillery with precision, targeting the enemy's position accurately. So the gunman had to use, which means operate, the artillery, the big guns with precision, to be exact. Next sentence, it says, soldiers are intensely trained for many years on how to handle dangerous artillery. Very good. Awesome. Let's go to number 14. The word is coo. Coo. The synonym is murmur, and it is a verb. It means to make the low, soft cry of a dove or a pigeon or a similar sound. Coo. I'm not good at making the sound. Are you good at making pigeon sounds? I'm not very good. I see them every day, but they make a sound like coo, 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 coo. I don't know. I just turned really red because I feel embarrassed for making a pigeon sound. Now you do it. I can't hear you, but it's okay. I hope you did it and you tried your best. Good job. In the book it says, we listened to them cooing above us, sounding like a million old ladies with secrets. So this is when the pigeons, she could hear the pigeons cooing, coo, coo, making sounds above them. Example, read with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The constant sound of pigeons cooing at school annoyed the students. Yikes. That means the pigeons are really close by if you could hear them cooing. Because cooing, it says it's a low, soft cry. Remember in our definition? Very good. Over here, it says, in the early morning light, the dove perched on the fence, cooing softly. Coo, coo, meaning making the noise. Next one, walking through the park, I heard the faint sound of a dove cooing in the distance. Oh, I used dove twice. Pretend one of these words say pigeon. Dove, a white one. A pigeon, the one in the picture above. Great. Now we're on our textbook words in number 15. Everyone say recall. Recall. It is not recall. Well, I guess you can in some sentences, but it's best to pronounce it as recall. And the antonym is forget. And it is a verb and it means to remember. Okay, to remember. I recall mostly vividly the night she came into this world. So meaning I remember, recall. Let's look at example and read with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. He had a look of concentration as he tried to recall their names. So you're like, what was their names again? And you're trying to remember or to recall. Okay? Very good. Bottom here. As she flipped through the photo album, memories flooded back and she recalled her childhood. So say that I'm looking at pictures from like my 10th birthday party. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm able to recall memories or things that happened by looking at this picture. Like, oh yeah, I remember this happened and that happened. Example 2. Closing his eyes, he tried to recall the lyrics to his favorite song. So lyrics means the words of a song. It's like, how'd that song go? Oh yeah, baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. And he's able to recall and remember the lyrics. Very good. Number 16. The word is accentuate. Everyone say accentuate. The synonym is to emphasize, and the part of speech is a verb. It means to make more noticeable. In the book it says, they say this just accentuated the fact that the child had the power of thunder and lightning. Yes. To make more noticeable, to accentuate. Let's read the example together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. She accentuated her pigtails by wearing pink hair ties. So not only is it a very cute hairstyle already with pigtails, but she accentuated it, made it more noticeable for people to see by wearing these bright pink hair ties. Very good. At the bottom it says, the bold colors of her outfit accentuated her vibrant personality. So say that I'm wearing like a red shirt, yellow pants, and a blue vest. All these bright colors. It accentuates, it makes my cool and beautiful personality even more accentuated, noticeable. Next one. His deep voice accentuated the sad emotion in the song he sang. So it's a very sad song and he has a very deep voice and it made the sadness, the emotion of the song a bit more accentuated, a bit more noticeable. Accentuate. Number 17, everyone say partial. Partial. The synonym is biased, and the part of speech is an adjective. The definition says to prefer something more than another, to like something more. It says in the book, I am right partial to the name Rose, meaning I like this name. Example, read with me. 1, 2, 3. Mom made spaghetti because she knew that Nicholas was partial to it. So mom made spaghetti because she knows that Nick really likes it. He likes it better than other things. He's partial to it. He favors it more. At the bottom it says, she has always been partial to chocolate ice cream over any other flavor. That she being me. I love chocolate ice cream. It's my favorite. I'm partial to it. I like it more than anything else. Next one. The chef was known to be partial to using fresh, locally sourced ingredients in his dishes. So he doesn't get vegetables or fruits from like the supermarket. He'll probably go to the local market outside and get it from the farmers who go sell it there. Partial, to like something more than something else. 18, the last word for textbook. It is splendor. Everyone say splendor. The synonym is brilliance and the antonym is dullness. It is a noun and it means great and impressive beauty. So you're like, wow, all that splendor, so beautiful. Let's see what the book says. So much in love with this gift of their lives, her ma and pa hovered over her in watchful splendor. So they're looking at the baby and they're like, oh, so beautiful. I love this baby. Example, read with me. 1, 2, 3. We were amazed by the splendor of the decorations in the wedding hall. So the wedding hall was so beautiful with the flowers and the lights. We're amazed by the splendor of how beautiful it was. Let's look here. It says, the sunrise over the mountains bathed the landscape in golden splendor. So when the sun is rising, it makes everything gold and it's beautiful. The splendor of sunrise is quite beautiful. I love it. If only I could wake up early and watch it every day. Example 2. As she stepped onto the stage, she was greeted by the splendor of the spotlight. So she got on the stage and then poof, the spotlight went on her. She's like, yes, I love it. All right. Next page. Page 78. Our word is infrastructure. Everyone say infrastructure. Long word. How many letters is that? You tell me. You count. It is a noun and it means the basic equipment and structures like roads and bridges that are needed for a country or a region. So think about infrastructure, just think about roads and bridges. Things like that we need. Example, ready? You and me read together. 1, 2, 3. Third world countries lack infrastructure because they are still developing. So third world countries, meaning very poor countries, they don't have many roads and bridges because the country doesn't have much money. But if you did have money, they'll be able to build these things for them. Without them, though, they'll probably just have like dirt roads where you're just walking on dirt. Example at the bottom here. It says the government invested in improving the country's infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and public transportation. So these things, roads, bridges, and public transportation, are all under what infrastructure is. Next one. The city's infrastructure was severely damaged during the hurricane, requiring extensive repairs. So a hurricane came and it ruined a lot of bridges and it ruined a lot of roads. The infrastructure was damaged. Number 20. Oh my, this video is quite long. Everyone say reduce. The synonym is decrease and the antonym is increase. It is a verb and it means to make something less or smaller in size or smaller in quantity or smaller in price or smaller in something else, etc. Read with me the example. 1, 2, 3. I tried to reduce the amount of water I use by taking quick showers. Good. So you don't want to use too much water. I have another example sentence over there. Let's look at this one first. It says the supermarket reduced the price of fruits to attract more customers. So they made the price smaller or less. So say that a watermelon was $5 and now it's only $3. I would eat watermelon every day if that was actually true. Example 2. To reduce the amount of water we use, remember to turn off the faucet or sink while you brush your teeth. So when you're brushing your teeth, you should not have the water running and continually going and flowing. You should turn it off to reduce the amount of water we use. Very good. Okay, so let's go back to number 1 and repeat the pronunciation of all of these words. Ready? 1. Survey. 2. Capacity. 3. Convenient. 4. Alternative. 5. Smack. 6. Jab. 7. Good riddance. 8. Teeth. 9. Walk. 10. Wobbly. 11. Maneuver. 12. Depend. 13. Artillery. 14. Coup. 15. Recall. 16. Accentuate. 17. Partial. 18. Splendor. 19. Infrastructure. 20. Reduce. High five! Now it is time for you to review and self-study. Review all of the words again. Read it out loud because I know that some of you didn't repeat after me or follow. So I want you to read it out loud. Complete your vocabulary homework and study for your test. I'll see you guys in the next video for our novel review. Thank you. Bye-bye.